who's here today. Can you give me a one or a heart in the chat to make sure that my mic is on? And if you can hear me okay. Hello. So welcome back. Welcome back. We are in another episode of our series, Recognizing Emotional Manipulation. Recognizing Emotional Manipulation. I am your host, Dr. Yaya Marie, and I am the author of When Satan Plays Matchmaker, Exploring the Spiritual Side of Narcissism. Today, under this series, listen, this is a big one because the silent treatment is to get you not so silent. It's to provoke you essentially. But how many of you have heard of the silent treatment or been through that type of manipulation? A lot of people don't know that this is actually a manipulation tactic that's not just used by narcissists. There's many ways that they are, using this just as toxic people alike, and also in narcissism, you do see this a lot. So today we are diving into recognizing emotional manipulation. This is about video 3 or 4. I have to go back and label them. Tonight, there will be another video under the series titled, what did I title that one? Oh my gosh, I forgot. Let me think. What is the one where let's just be friends? That was yesterday. Okay, well, you guys will see it. Somebody help me on the chat because it should already be, ready and live and active and ready to go tonight. Okay. All right. So listen, the silent treatment. This is a manipulation tactic, not only for attention, but to get you to work harder. It gets you to work harder. Now, a narcissist knows that you are very empathetic. You don't like things to, of course, go wrong. Well, who does, right? We are the types of people that we are able to think logically, and also we're able to think with our brains and not manipulate people. Everyone is not a narcissist. Some people are genuinely good people, and narcissists target these types, okay? So if you are with someone and you notice them giving you the silent treatment, they know that you're the type of person that does not want to ruffle anyone's feathers. You want to keep the peace. So what do? You ask, hey, are you okay? What's wrong? This is a normal thing to ask if you feel as if something is wrong with someone, right? Breezy says, oh, yes. So yes, this is normal, right? And here's the funny thing about it. One thing about a narcissist is everything could be peaceful. Everything could be quiet. Maybe you're at home, you're chilling. Everybody's in their own element. Then boom, here comes an attitude for no reason. Boom, here comes, just not talking to you for whatever reason. There is no reason. There is absolutely no reason. So it leaves you wondering, hey, why do you have such an attitude? What's wrong? So they're getting more fuel in the form of attention from you. And they're also getting you to work harder to please them. Everybody understand that? So for example, let's say it's after dinner. Everyone's just chilling out, maybe in their rooms. You just want to watch some TV. You're watching TV and there is an attitude from the next party. And you notice it, but you don't really, say too much about it. So then it gets worse to the point where they're ignoring you. They're sitting and sulking like a 2-year-old. And you're like, are you okay? Like, what's wrong? Now, yes, Great Breezy says, like a child needing attention. Correct, exactly. So then you turn around and you're like, what's going on? Now in your mind, you start thinking about things that you may have done to cause this behavior. But let me let you in on a little secret. There's nothing that you have done to cause this. You may even apologize for things you did not even do. Does everybody see the game here? Everybody see the manipulation here? This is a manipulation tactic that is really thought out, and it works. It works. They wouldn't be doing it if it works, if it did not work. So some of the reasons that they may give you are some of the reasons for the silent treatment. Number one, a narcissist will let you know that they're just not into you at that moment. Now, it doesn't matter if you're married, if you're not married, how long you've been together. If they're not feeling you, it's like a light switch, right? If they turn that light switch off and on, if they're turning their feelings and their emotions off and on, and they just hate you in that moment for whatever reason, there is no reason, then yeah, they're going to let it show. By what? Giving you the silent treatment. The next one, they want you to be the one to apologize over absolutely nothing, over nothing. They want you to get to the point where you're self-reflecting, and that's what they should be doing. You hear a lot about how, oh, I wonder if I'm the narcissist. Just by you asking that question shows that you indeed are not a narcissist. The narcissist is not going to self-reflect. They're not going to say, hey, you know what? I think I have a problem where I need help. You know, they know that there's something wrong with them. Don't get me wrong. But do they go to the point and say, I'm going to self-reflect to the extent where I'm going to change my behavior, where I'm going to get help, where I'm going to see someone? No. All right. So they would get you to the point where you're sitting in the silent treatment, you're being a victim of the silent treatment, and you start apologizing for things that you're thinking in your head that you've done wrong. Okay, this is just another manipulation tactic to throw you off your rocker, to get you in a position where your self-esteem just starts being chipped away at, and you start apologizing. You start being the one that's trying to lift them up. Okay. And all of this is in vain, by the way. All right, then there's another reason, a third reason why that they may give you the silent treatment. It is to either provoke you, either to make you mad or to leave. So they will give you such a cold shoulder where you do leave. And of course, that's what they want, because they want to move on to the next party, the next target, the next whoever they want to see after you. Or it's just to make you mad, push your buttons. I remember I did a video on the provoke and record, how they will provoke you on purpose to anger. Soon as you react, they're pulling out their phones, devices, or they're telling people how crazy you are. This is a part of their game. And a lot of it is how it's triggered by the silent treatment. This is a major manipulation tactic. This is a major manipulation tactic. Breezy says, I remember this on Day Often You Would Leave. Yeah, those are the top 3 reasons that they would give you the silent treatment. Now listen, let's move on to the next part of this video. Okay. How do you deal with someone who is manipulating you with the silent treatment, with the cold shoulder? You give them what they're giving you. You don't go and seek and say, hey, what's wrong? As soon as you see this type of behavior, you know you did nothing wrong. You're standing firm on that. You know that you are the one that is seeing with your own 2 eyes that this person is manipulating you. This is why this series is so important, to recognize when you are being emotionally manipulated. So if somebody's giving you the cold shoulder, and of course they don't want to talk about it, they want to sulk in it as if they are 2 years old. Even when you're dealing with children, you tell them and prompt them to communicate. They won't even do that. Okay. They are so inferior that they don't even want to even communicate their needs. And that's how you know this is all on purpose, and it's to manipulate you, because they will not tell you anything. They will just go cold. So what you do is, let's say this person hasn't called you in, I don't know how long, let's say 2 days, depends on how often you hear from them. So they just ghost you. They just give you the silent treatment. And for no reason, you didn't do anything wrong. That number should be blocked because you know that a narcissist will try again. After they're done doing whatever they're doing, they're going to come back around. That number should be blocked when they try to contact you. Should be blocked. Let's say you're face to face or side by side and the other party is acting weird. They are giving you the cold shoulder, the silent treatment. You know that there's nothing wrong. And this person, you're recognizing the manipulation. I want you to grab your things and leave silently. Because a lot of this, they want an argument too. They want to provoke you. And you're not going to fall for that trick. You're not going to fall for this manipulation tactic. Breezy in the comment section says, so true, they will go cold for days. Yes. And in turn, it leaves you wondering what's wrong. That is a natural reaction, is to wonder what happened. And they know that. They know that you are a normal person. You're not a narcissist. So when does everybody understand where I'm coming from with this? Give me something in the chat. Give me something. Let's see. Let's read the comments. Yeah. This is a really, you see this all the time. It doesn't matter how long you've been knowing this narcissist, but I would say as soon as you see this, let's say if you're just meeting or getting to know someone, they're doing this to you, you need to block that number. Don't ever even reach out, contact them again. This is a major manipulation tactic, and it only gets worse because the next time when they give you the silent treatment, the time span gets longer. So let's say they give you the silent treatment for a few days. It could turn into a week or two. You're like, man, you're calling. You may think something happened to them, but no, nothing. They're just being a jerk to you and want you to work harder for their approval. Okay. So listen, this is part 4 of the series, Recognizing Emotional Manipulation. It's important to recognize this because there's so many little tricks and games that these people play. And a lot of it could be avoided if you recognize it. Everybody understand? Yes. Yeah, the next one in this series is called the Speak Life Rhetoric. The Speak Life. You ever heard of that one? Speak life into your into your partner as if you are molding them in a preschool, and you're, the Speak Life Rhetoric. We're going to break that down on the next video. You will not want to miss it. That one comes on tonight at 8 o'clock. Okay, so make sure you're hitting that bell icon, and thank you, because this series is about 7 videos long. All right, let me know if this was helpful. Okay. All right, so I will see you on the next video in our series. Bye, everyone, and thank you.